What the?
I am vampire, Suki.
Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Never gets old.
Dahmer, episode 4. This show is definitely not getting old. It's a little creepy, but we're still here for it. This episode is called The Good Boy Box. I have no idea what that means,
like
but
it.
we are about to find out. Make sure you give us those thumbs up before we get started, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. So with that being said, let's get started.
You think he's going to put a good boy in a box?
That's probably exactly what's going to happen. Ooh, this new box full of good boys.
Right? That's what I know. That's what I'm thinking. Not check the good boy box.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Thanks, Netflix.
Oh,
Slipping.
That's how you know I'm a little tired.
These things happen.
I don't slip very often. Actually, I never slip. I slip, but I never fall. That's what they say. Oh gosh, it even starts off just Bath, Ohio.
Okay.
Never heard of Bath.
Oh, it's where the bodies are in Bath.
It's where the good boy boxes are.
Goodness. I wonder how many people he killed.
They didn't have to wear masks to do that? Inhaling
All the dust.
bones and stuff?
Little pieces of them being everywhere, you know, surrounding me.
Oh.
Damn, some dark stuff.
I know that sounds horrible.
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine being the interviewers?
Human beings, and men in particular, we tend to like our objects shiny. And there's a sexual aspect to it as well.
We like the bling bling. Body bling.
Do you?
No. This dude got the creepy entrance on lock. He just...
Yeah, it's the look and everything. It's the look. Don't do that. I'm gonna have nightmares. Stop. 1978. What a good year.
You're the cream of the crop, huh?
National Honor Society. Oh,
Everyone smile and great.
National Honor Society in
One
1978.
more.
Nobody said he was dumb. Oh, he looked like he might have snuck in there.
Layout looks
I
great,
don't know if
Dan.
they do yearbooks anymore.
Hold on, wait a sec.
Who's this
Turn to
guy?
page 36, the Honor Society photo.
They do yearbooks. Who's what guy?
Yeah, he snuck in,
yeah,
Dahmer.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't see him in the
That's
photo.
your goddamn job, Dan.
Jeff
Damn.
Dahmer has like a 2 GPA, Dan. Motherfucker!
Word? It's really that big of a
I
deal?
was about to say, it's not that big of a deal. But I mean, as a high school student and you're in charge of the yearbook, Budweiser has a very big endorsement with this movie, doesn't they? I mean,
When you're
the
thirsty
series.
for killing, grab a bud.
Oh, don't do that.
He still got blood on his fingers.
From something.
Probably killing animals still or
Oh,
something.
yeah, that's true. Dissecting. I bet they wrote something crazy about it. Oh, they took him out.
Forget your wife. How about you look after your son? He
He
got
never-
bodies in the backyard.
He never, I
Gotta
mean,
get
he
your priorities
left.
straight, my guy.
He left, remember?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was like, good luck. Can you imagine? Oh, he thinks she's still there.
This house looks like a tornado hit it.
And where have you been, sir?
Didn't know
He
you
thinks
guys were
his mom
coming.
was still there.
They lucky that they ain't walking him carving something.
Sherry,
I bet it smells
Jeff.
something
Jeez,
abysmal
Jeff.
in there too.
Oh, horrible.
Hi, Jeff.
Horrible.
where's your mom at?
I don't know.
Where have you been?
Excuse
Am I missing something?
me.
He
Okay.
left thinking
No,
that the
Jeff, you're
mom
not
was
okay.
still there. He didn't know that the mom took the other son and left.
I saw the empty cans, and I smell it on you. You're not okay.
No, Dad. Not even a little bit. That's how I used to drink coffee.
Oh no, I always have to have cream in mine.
What do you care?
Yeah,
You're
he's
my
like,
mom.
yeah, he's like, who are you?
It's me.
Jeff,
Lionel, it's okay.
I don't know.
It's okay. You're right, Jeff.
Like, lady, I met you like an hour ago. Like, I want to see your shiny parts.
Well, you managed to
No,
graduate.
not hers.
That's an accomplishment.
Barely.
Oh, he did graduate. All right. Not at all.
I mean, that might be where we're at.
It is not for failures at all. That's a big misconception.
Huge. It's a great way to get that jump start.
Well, even to finish.
Yeah.
Different from everybody else. Something
You know, I
wrong
just
with me,
realized
I
that's
think.
Molly
Jeff,
Ringwald.
Come on, don't. It's just,
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll even pay for the first semester.
Oh.
Got a great science program. What do you think?
I think you're not listening to me. Not one word I just said. That's what I think.
I am in crisis right now.
Not that I would know why I would know this, but I didn't know he went to Ohio State. Did you?
No. Feeling blue about being a psychopath? Grab a bud.
You and that Budweiser.
All the money we gave you to come here, and now I got a call from the dean.
That's crazy.
Okay,
He probably
I'm just
doesn't go to
gonna
class.
cut to the chase. Is Jeff going to class?
Excuse me.
I can't wake up for him.
What's your GPA?
Jeff's GPA is a 0.45.
Oh, gee.
Good Lord. I didn't even think he could get that low.
Well, he doesn't go to class.
We're gonna get those grades up.
Mr. Dahmer, you don't understand.
He's out.
Jeff has been
Yeah.
expelled.
Wow. Why?
You can't have a 0 point, whatever that is.
I mean, I just figured it just wasn't going to class. Just
You're
registering.
going in the
gives you-
fucking army.
Oh, that explains why he didn't kill anybody for such a long time. You're in the military. It's it's hard to sneak and do stuff.
I don't know.
In the same way that a civilian could.
Okay.
Oh, well, look at that.
Look at him.
Who is
How he
that?
dealt with that.
Huh?
All the men around.
Handsome.
Harry?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's good to be home.
He's like home.
Right.
You know they're probably gonna be like, get out. You got to get a job and find your own place.
I like him.
Yeah.
I wonder how
I
long he
like it, all right.
served.
Well, he's been gone for a year, they said. So we'll see.
Oh, basic training.
Yeah.
I trained to be a medical specialist, so I'll be probably doing like combat
Sounds
medic
about
stuff.
Medical specialist. You hear that? Oh, combat medics.
But he said medic stuff, though. I don't know how true that is.
You see, son, I told you. All that science stuff you've been interested in your whole life. I
He's
knew it was
just
going to pay off.
reinforcing the monster.
Well, you were right.
If only he had used it for good instead of evil.
What does that do, I wonder?
It was saying something. She said something it does. I just didn't really, it didn't register. He's drugging people. He's doing stuff.
Want a party? Guys are real nice. Making friends.
He over there making Mickeys. Slipping Mickeys. I don't think the kids say that nowadays. It's something else, right?
I have no idea, and I don't want to know. Well, I guess I do, so I can tell people to watch out. Oh my gosh. See, he was doing stuff, even in the army.
Goodness.
I guess he just didn't kill them.
Remember we were talking about like the camera work and how when it gets gruesome, it's really up close and personal?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that and like the blurred. Some parts are blurred in the background and the lighting and everything.
Germany. Can you believe it?
I don't think any of that is true.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, that's what the military does.
No,
This is
I
2
know
years
that.
later.
78.
Oh.
Yeah, see, something happened.
Oh, yeah.
remember those jackets.
Dang. What did he do?
You saw some of what he did.
You're gonna get yourself a full-time job, and you're gonna help your grandma around the house. You got that?
Oh yeah, remember he went to his grandma's house?
Mm-hmm. I want to know what he did.
They may have caught him doing what he was doing.
Well, I mean, I'm just assuming that he, once he knocked those men out, he was sexually assaulting them. That's what I'm assuming.
But even knocking him out is a dischargeable offense, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But I thought the same thing you did. I implied the same thing that you did, but
Just turn this key right here.
Oh, he's got a
Nice
mystery
click.
box now. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be putting something else in those boxes.
other kinds of pictures.
Oh, good point.
I can't remember what birthday that was. Maybe 5? Oh, look at him. Such a dear, dear boy.
Oh, this is the good boy box.
Jeff Dahmer, you look at me. There isn't a thing wrong with you that we can't fix. I think you just need to find a nice girl, that's all.
Oh, they cute. They always.
I don't know if that's gonna help, Grandma.
He's like, that's not even what I'm into.
Gam, you need to. Yeah, nah.
Absolutely, I do. You're a good boy, Jeff. You're every bit as good as your father. You just have to.
The sound design in the background is just so menacing.
You're good deep down, Jeff.
They use that
you may
same
not
track
believe it, but
often.
I sure do.
Yeah, it sounds like old 80s horror movies. Just some Jason, Freddy kind of stuff going on.
Preparing the meats. It's an art to be a butcher.
Never thought about it like that.
Of course it's an art.
It's crazy how like his talents, he finds jobs that move towards his talents.
Well, it's his interests, right?
Get me to the meat.
Jeff.
It's shiny.
Oh, thanks, Grandma. I could just leave the sheets outside my door.
Remember this?
Oh yeah,
Because he had the mannequin.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
the
had the
mannequin. That's what it
mannequin.
was. That's right.
Mannequin was all shiny, ripped. Remember, he had all those abs.
And oiled up the mannequin. Like, Grandma, you don't give me some of that baby oil.
You, sir, are a mess. I can't. Excuse me. Smells like something. I don't know about shea butter.
I don't think
They
Dom
had
saw shea butter
I was about
back
to say, he wouldn't use no shea butter.
Oh, it feels like you can get a jump scare right about now.
No, it's the
I
mannequin.
know. She's like, you got to go.
Well, she's definitely going to have him in church or have a conversation.
Yeah, she was like, you are not doing the Lord's work right now.
I threw it away.
I do think he's going to hurt her.
No, I don't think he's going to hurt her.
I
Threw it
do.
away.
Yes.
He has very few things that love him in his life. I think he would salvage those.
I don't know.
Prove me right, Jeff.
I'm like,
Because I'm saying that on shaky ground.
God fucking damn it!
You got to go. Can't be in an old lady face like that. What's wrong with you, man?
and he used the Lord's name in vain.
In her house, in her face. You got to go.
You used to love it when you were a kid. And it's not like it used to be all farm animals and rolling cheese wheels down the hill.
Rolling cheese wheels down a hill.
There's a beer tent.
You going hunting?
Well, he said beer tent. He's like, yo, I can't drink a grandma's house. I gotta get these suds in my life.
He's about to go hunting, I bet. Remember that whole sign of strength thing? I think he sees it as a form of masculinity, or like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, and they keep, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree with that. And they keep showing us scenes where he showcases strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the weight bench, doing the push-ups on the stairs.
Yeah.
This, I think it's to hide, to show the manliness,
I
quote
agree.
unquote.
I agree.
Not that equates to manliness, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, for me, I agree with that. I think you're absolutely right. But the added thing to me is it shows how he's able to like overpower his victims.
No, I agree with that too.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. Oh, hallucinations.
Oh man, what is he?
Tarzan got that glow.
Is he
Oh,
jerking
he's
off in the middle.
Yeah.
Of the,
yeah, he is. Oh, liar.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You might actually be a little overqualified for this position.
what position is this?
It said blood plasma donation.
Okay, yeah.
That's me.
There he goes again, finding
Yep.
stuff that deals with bodily parts and fluids.
Yep.
I'm surprised he didn't become like a is it a mortuary mortician?
I don't think he likes them dead. I mean,
That's
initially, yeah.
The dead part.
That is something. What is he gonna do with it? Is he gonna bathe in it? Is he gonna drink it?
I don't. Whatever it is, it's not gonna be. Oh my gosh, friendly for the screen.
Is that his dessert instead of the brownie?
I don't even want to watch what he's about to do.
He's gonna bathe in it or something. Something ritualistic, I feel like. Oh. Oh. What is he about to do? Is he about to put his Is he gonna drink it or put his private part in there?
I don't know.
Oh
my God! What are you? What the?
I am vampire, Sookie. Is it
We're
time?
getting close.
91 is when it
79 was when
No, I mean when they uncovered
caught
everything.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this place?
You know what this is. You know what's about to go down.
No, I know it's about to go down, but I'm just saying, what is this place?
And his fridge and everything. But now that we're starting to see him like really jump into this culture, all you see is white people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering like what happens to make that shift. I'm assuming this is his first time. I was just wondering, how does he associate that with the other stuff? And then they just showed a quick flash of that mannequin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna think it's a
Could you just stay a little bit?
a bonding thing.
Right.
No.
And you got ghosted.
Remember when he was saying, "Why does everybody leave me?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Take your shirt off.
Oh, power shift.
Yeah, he's become the one in charge now.
Yeah.
Do not take an open drink from someone you do not know, ladies and gentlemen.
This way.
All right.
Oh, he must have like completely overdosed him.
The
Oh,
last
okay.
time we got the guy up, but this kid's unresponsive.
Oh no, he killed him. He doesn't even know, I bet. Oh, he'll know once he tries to go back there again.
Well, remember I was saying
Oh,
like,
he's okay. Huh?
maybe why did he switch?
Thank you.
Oh, to different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
if
he's not
that's
gonna
it.
take this business no more.
No.
I know
Try
I got
Jesus.
tired, and that's
Don't
really
try me.
disappointing.
Well,
And
Cause I kill.
can't hear. I like your kill.
Oh, you gonna try and damn near kill somebody.
He probably will this time. He's about to pass out himself.
It makes me think about the resiliency of the guy that got away.
Oh yeah.
Cause he was drugged and still the song that Catch Me I'm Falling. He's about to punt and no return.
Oh yeah. Which one? Oh, you mean in terms of it escalating?
Well, him getting his next kill.
Yeah.
Cause he's falling. Yeah, he's like, it's like the music is a part of the storytelling in a lot of these shows and these episodes.
No. Oh, but that's Jeff.
He got blood on his hands. Look, he got blood on his hands.
Yeah, he does on his arm over here too. I can only imagine what this guy looks like right now. I'm afraid to see. Oh yeah, see, it looks like he beat him.
In a fight.
Well, it looks like he beat him or something.
Yeah, he been in a fight. I bet this dude's face is wrecked.
Look at the whole room. Look at the lampshade. Oh my gosh, look at his chest.
His chest is caved in.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What did he do to him?
How did he get the body out of the hotels? That's my next question.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
And whoever did the special effects for the body with the chest and all that, that's just really well done. I know I'm taking us out of the moment, but just.
This was before they had cameras, apparently.
Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of times they had cameras in the.
Back then, I think the only place there was like cameras that was probably like at banks.
Oh yeah.
That was probably it, like government installations.
Oh.
Like Fort Knox type stuff. That's what I'm guessing back then.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I remember right as a kid, I don't ever remember seeing cameras anywhere but banks as a kid.
Corner stores.
Yeah, but like in the 90s in the corner stores, yeah. I'm talking about like early 80s. Mid 80s?
I could barely remember the early. I was
dating
about
myself a
to
little
say
bit.
I was not old enough to remember.
It's just crazy how you don't really have to put a whole lot of thought into getting rid of a body back then. Like none of this stuff would work now.
I don't know. I'm I'm not familiar with this. This is a new world for me. You think she's gonna come back early?
I don't know. Maybe.
Or forget something on accident?
Suitcase.
He doesn't get the same satisfaction from that.
It's very true.
Yeah. Remember, it's
Why
a
waste
ritual.
it?
It's
Yeah.
a ritualistic thing for him.
Wow.
Oh, he's putting the head in the good boy box. Saran wrap?
I mean, all kinds of twisted.
Gentle kisses?
I mean, just when you think that this show can't get any like weirder and crazier and more just
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna get more than that. Because remember all the bodies at his apartment, his solo apartment? At least this one gets a special box, because remember that one head was just in the refrigerator. Okay, well, there's a way to go out.
Golly.
There's a way to go out. Huh. All right. Well, now.
All right. You know, typically I not typically, but a lot of times I go first. I'm gonna let you take the reins on this one.
Oh, okay. His father is an interesting sort.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he wants to have a relationship with his son on his own terms, obviously.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Which is very interesting. He doesn't really listen. He's in denial about a lot of things. But he is trying to be helpful. You know, with Ohio State and, we got to get your life together. Let's figure this out. I'll pay for your first semester.
Yeah.
I mean, so he does. I mean, he came and bailed him out when he got put out of discharged from the Army.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's doing what I feel like he knows how to do. But he does also always throw in jabs about the mom, which I'm sure is exhausting for everybody because it's exhausting for me. So they have a very interesting relationship.
Yeah, I think Dahmer's first, many children and boys' first interaction with men is your father, right? So I'm trying to figure out if there is like a correlation between like the relationship that he has with his father and them not having, I guess, a good bond or a strong enough bond or something in the relationship that he has with the other men in his life that he kills. A lot of times people say, like, especially when it comes to like love, many times the person that you're with or that you're most attracted to can mimic like your mother if you're a guy, and if you're a girl, sometimes it can mimic like that father. Like we put a lot of value into the relationship with our parents and how we see the world with other people of that same sex. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's certain aspects that you're drawn to or that resonate with you because it's something that you're familiar with.
Right,
yeah.
right. And we've been spending a lot of time with Dahmer's father. So I'm trying to see, is there any characteristics that you can see that can maybe, of course, this is just a very small sliver of the grand scope of the relationship and things that go down. And we're also looking at this through the vision of the director and the writer. But is there anything that can maybe tip the hand as to how these events are unfolding? Or is it just, there is no logic to this. It's just madness and he's a monster.
I do think there's madness and he's a monster, but I think he has abandonment issues.
Okay,
so of course he wants people to stay close with him. Why is everybody leaving? How can I make sure that nobody leaves? And he just takes it to a whole other extreme monstrous level.
Right.
But definitely the abandonment issues, I think, is what speaks volumes in terms of his mom and even his dad. His dad is there,
right,
but he's not there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how can I make sure that these people don't leave?
Yeah. No, that's a very good point. I think his father was also the first to kind of introduce him to
roadkill.
To roadkill, right? Taking this grotesque ass thing, this concept, and giving it purpose, I guess.
Well, yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, it is science. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, learning about parts of animals and the body and all of those things, it is related to science. He just has a different take on it, and it arouses him. So, I mean, obviously, it's a different level or a different aspect of it.
Yeah. There's also the relationship between his father and his new girlfriend.
Squeeze, yeah.
Yeah, played by Molly Ringwald. Didn't even realize that. But and I'm wondering how her relationship with Dahmer is going to be as well with Jeff, or even if that's going to be established. To me, I'm only asking because of the billing of Molly Ringwald, even though she's not like a top tier actress anymore. But it seems to me that if you're going to cast her, then there may be some future scenes regarding the relationship. And she seems, I don't know, how does she seem regarding the Dahmer family in general?
Well, I remember, I'm not sure if it was the first or second episode, but we've seen her before.
Right.
And I don't even remember in what regard. Oh, I do know. He was in the bed with her when the police called him to tell them that Dahmer, that his son was arrested.
Right.
So I do remember that. So I knew that he was with somebody else because I knew that wasn't, the original. Well, not Jeff's mom.
Yeah.
So apparently she's going to be around for a while.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like I said, you would typically, if you're going to get her, then you would expect to see her a little bit more.
Yeah. So I'm sure, she plays some role. I don't know what role she'll play in his life,
right.
And how much longer the grandmother's going to be around.
Yes.
And what do you think about that relationship, Dahmer and his grandmother, especially with the outburst and the God, church, and all that?
Well, I think the church aspect is really interesting because, for a lot of times, before like the more acceptance of the LGBTQ community today, it's not fully widely accepted, but more so than it was in the past, right? And I remember hearing a lot of things where people would try to like pray the gay away, right? That was like a thing that people would kind of say. And just like, and what I'm assuming a part of that culture is that being gay is just who you are. You can't pray who you are away, right? So him being a killer is just who he is, right? You can't pray the killer away. So to me, that seems like an interesting kind of like a comparison. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think people who are very religious, obviously, they believe that God can get you through anything.
Right.
So for her, whatever he's going through, dealing with, whatever it may be, she feels like that's the answer. Because, and in all honesty, she doesn't know any other answers. Like, what else do you do with someone like that keeps getting into, that has these certain behaviors, that they keep getting in trouble? They don't even see the value in themselves. They think they're inherently bad. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do other than offer what you know as support? And for her, it's the church and religion and God. And, she's just hopeful that maybe that will be of the same comfort for him that it is for her.
Well, you brought up something that to me is really is on the money, and that is you do what you can, right? And for her, it's the church and God and Christ can help solve these problems. For the father, it was college, and then it was the military for discipline, and even the military's discipline couldn't get that out. So it's like you're dealing with something that's beyond your grasp and scope of understanding, and because you can't fully understand it, there's no way you can fix it. I don't even think there is a fix for this kind of situation. No. And it's past my understanding as well. So I wouldn't know how it was like, was there a point when this could have been stopped? And he says when he was in the interrogation with the police, he's like, I've just been like this since forever.
Since birth is what he said. Yeah. I was born this way.
They do some really cool stuff regarding like giving you nuggets to kind of tell you what's about to happen, right? Like they really do a really good job with it with the music, right? If you listen to some of the lyrics, like "Catch Me I'm Falling," there was a really good one that I didn't catch until I started scrubbing some of the video as we're talking, and that was at the diner when he's drinking, when Dahmer is having the coffee. And he takes the sugar, which is the same white powder, and it's a lot of it, and he's pouring it into his coffee mug. It's the same way, in the same manner later on as we see as he's slipping like his victims the Mickey. I enjoy some of the context in the technical sides of the storytelling. As we keep talking about the film mastery itself, some of the shot selections and stuff. But that part just hasn't slipped at all. Like, regardless of how horrible what it is that we're seeing, technically it's a beautiful film, technically speaking.
Series, yeah. It's interesting. I didn't notice the thing about the sugar in the coffee, and that's very true. But I think that this episode showed a lot of where he got. Where he got his stuff from. Give me one second.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
No.
Hey. Nothing? Oh, I didn't get it. Sorry, I was in the middle of a recording. What did it say? Oh, for today? I gotta go take her to the doctor at 11. In Cherry Creek. Okay. Okay, bye.
No. Take a moment.
Okay. Sorry, Kenneth. Just give me 1 second. I got 10 things going on today. I'm sorry, babe. I gotta send him this address for the doctor today. Oh, I can screenshot it.
No.
Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, so I think this episode, I feel like what they were doing is showing you where he learned all of the skills.
Good point, yes.
So I think that the coffee, the sugar in the coffee, the military medical information about the drugs that you need in order to do what he needs to do. Working at the butcher, watching that the butcher actually carve the liver or whatever that meat was. So we're learning. So it's funny because this is like his college, right? So remember, he just graduated. He just graduated from high school. So this episode is like his college and how he learned his trade.
Right. Very good, man. I didn't even put all those pieces together like that. There's something interesting in regarding the mystery box too. The original mystery box was used to hold, I guess, the pure essence of his father.
Oh,
his youth.
That's right. The good boy box.
The good boy box.
Yes.
As he's grown up and stuff. And in the end, we see him put the thing of value for him, which was
the head
of a proper kill I guess. No, not wasn't a proper kill. It was a chaos kill.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, he hasn't had a proper kill yet, has he?
What is a proper kill?
Well, where you've like.
Were you prepared?
Meticulously prepare for
Oh,
it,
okay. Yeah, no, he hasn't done that yet.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah,
The two
premeditated.
That he's had,
he hasn't had a premeditated
they've just
kill
kind
yet.
of just been like, oh my god, I'm in this situation,
yeah,
and
chaos
then kind of
ensues.
like,
yeah.
Oh man, I can't. What's fascinating to me again, what I just can't get over is just how many just easily ways he could have been stopped.
I agree with that.
You know, like, I don't know what he did fully to get discharged, but I'm sure he says it's alcohol, maybe. He's to be registered as a sex offender. I don't know if sex offender registration was a thing back then, but you know, there's that. There's being kicked out of the bathhouse. It's like, people know you. This isn't like, you know, a super big town, I don't think. You know, we're in Ohio, you know, and he's just still keeps getting away. It's like, how?
I don't understand that either. I don't understand that. And because remember, he was driving in the car, doing lawn work in the middle of the night with bodies in the car. There's that. And, you know, so there's so many reasons, so many different times where he could have been stopped. I feel the same way about that. But that's a whole other story.
Yo, I mean, because, you know, we watch like these shows and then it's like, you know, the masterminds behind these killings and stuff. There ain't nothing mastermind about Dahmer. Nothing
that we're aware of yet.
He literally left evidence just laying in his backyard because he wanted to be surrounded by bones.
But it wasn't laying around. I'm sure he dug it. It wasn't like he just.
But I mean,
he didn't just like strewn it
the
about.
level of sloppiness is, I wouldn't have expected Dahmer to be this sloppy and
that
lazy
was his first.
with it.
I don't.
Or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think.
Maybe I watched too many of those.
Yeah, because I don't think it's sloppy and lazy. I just think it's how he gets off on it. You know what I mean? So he doesn't maybe get off on meticulously digging a hole and putting something in the hole like he wants in the box as a trophy, or this is the good boy box, so this is where this goes, because to me this is good boy. I don't know. No, but there's we could talk about this. I don't know.
No, I said something earlier too regarding how like forensic evidence and all of that stuff is a very big thing now. You just can't do this kind of stuff. Everything from leaving DNA to fingerprints to cameras being everywhere to you being tracked by your phone and all this other stuff. But back then, when none of this was around, you know, you could just walk around with heads and leaf bags and keep it moving.
I guess so. I don't know.
Just bananas.
I'm scared about it. I don't know. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Well, this show is continuing to be terrifying. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you need to catch up with some of the previous episodes, there will be a link in the description. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to get a deeper knowledge and understanding of this beautiful one right here.
Snooty Vegans, Lock Journey, Vegan Journey, Life as I Know It. Link in description. Subscribe, follow along, enjoy the journey.
You know what I'm about to say?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
There we go. We will catch you on the next episode. Peace out.